All right. Nice storytelling from Big Daddy Carl Bachtel.
Yes.
I know, it's just like, it's a nice little Saturday night bedtime story.
It is a nice Saturday night bedtime story, and I promise you, Northeast Ohio, I'm going to lull you to bed with this forecast. How about that, Lena?
Wow, that's promising.
Now, no sweet talking now. We're not going to do any sweet talking.
We're partiers on this Saturday night.
Yes, I'll just lull you to sleep here. All right, so let's take a look. We're going to start out with the bigger picture here on our national map, and this is about balance as we're going to be as far as our conditions across the lower 48. It's warmer in Atlanta than it is in LA, and there's a method to my madness, and I'll point this out to you. As we are really looking at the country kind of sliced in half with winter up to the north and very warm air down towards the south. And you're thinking like, okay, Jason, it is the south, it is the southeast. Well, you know, it's been cold down there as well once we get these stronger boundaries that is going to be moving through. So let's talk about what's happening right now. We have a weak frontal boundary that's going to be moving into our region, and it will likely kind of stall across the area. We also have a weak low pressure system that is moving over towards the east as well. It is likely to spit off just a few light showers overnight tonight through the early hours for tomorrow. This is just going to be a drop in the bucket for many of you. This is not going to be a very moisture laden type of system. We're already picking up on a little bit of energy over towards our north and west and beginning to move into Sandusky right now. All other areas just are really dealing with some cloud cover and also some seasonable temperatures. 30s and 40s out there right now. Okay, not too bad here, but still some active flood warnings. As I said before in our earlier broadcast, we're going to allow these to expire, most of them, by the time we wake up for you tomorrow morning. Showers are still going to be possible overnight tonight. It's going to be chilly conditions out there, so again, nothing too terrible about that. Come Sunday, a little bit more cloud cover rather than sun. We'll have a little bit more sun peaks in the afternoon, but it will be seasonable, slightly above average temperatures in the low 40s. However, next week, winter is going to be making a comeback with those colder conditions moving on in. Here's your National Design Mark hour-by-hour forecast for the rest of the evening. There goes the trough that is going to be moving through here with that area of low pressure. We're going to press down some of those 30s back into the area waking up tomorrow morning. We'll have that north wind performing throughout the day, 5 to 10 miles per hour. That'll keep our temperatures rather conservative for our Sunday. We'll be in the 40s inland, but likely we're going to be back into the 30s by the time we get to dinner time on Sunday evening. Overnight Sunday heading in towards Monday, things start to really take shape in terms of our new system that's going to be arriving. High noon, temperatures upper 30s to low 40s. We're likely going to have rain moving in across the region, coming from the west, moving towards the east, with another pretty significant area of low pressure, bringing some light to moderate shower activity, nothing too terribly heavy, and nothing like we were expecting yesterday across the area. So this is likely not going to put down any sort of flood advisories for us, but it is going to be a wet Monday. It's going to be a soggy Monday as well. That's when our next system arrives and starts to bring in some colder air. Early Tuesday morning, we get colder air arriving here, and we kind of lock in to the 30s all together for our Tuesday. We're not getting out of the 30s at all on Tuesday. For your Sunday, though, as we back up here, you see 30s leading towards 40s, 30s again by the time we close out our Sunday. Now, the bigger picture. Let's all take a breath. Below average conditions likely for the next 6 to 10 days. And this is why. We're going to have a lot of cold air locked up towards the north in Canada, slicing down right into the lower 48. And that's really going to stay in place as we get another really giant system that's going to be moving through. For us, not too terrible, not going to be menacing. For the central and high plains, lots of accumulating snow there is going to be expected, and likely even some blizzard conditions expected there as well. Here's your Union Home Mortgage 10-day outlook. Mild conditions on Monday, staying in the 30s. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, back into the 40s by Friday and Saturday. Maybe a little bit of a mixing there, but again, nothing too terrible. Some scattered snow starting out the week after.